He told me, go ahead and make those dreams as big as you want because they're never gonna happen. This is exactly what a coworker told me several years ago. Make those dreams as big as you want because they're never gonna happen. It was unbelievable. Now, when he told me that, I think I just laughed about it because he was such a character, and we would go back and forth, giving each other a hard time. And when he said that, it just stuck in my mind for all these years. And it made me reflect on that. Like, well, why would he say that? Well, obviously, I must have shared a lot about what I wanted to do and what my dreams and goals are. And maybe you do that as well. I think oftentimes we don't realize it. We share a lot of these ideas, and other people, they're just not having it. And I think part of it's because people are focused on their own pursuits and don't want to hear all these over-the-top, big picture thinking ideas that we have. And maybe just unrelatable, and maybe in areas that just they have no interest in. AI, internet marketing, creating digital products, affiliate marketing, all these different things, and it's a whole different world. So sometimes it could be maybe others have their beliefs on what makes them happy. And in this case, that friend of mine, a coworker who had said that, then followed up with he's happy in his house with the job that he has in the city that he's living in. He's not moving away from this small town back in the Midwest. But I always thought that was funny. And down the road, I had a similar experience. This was just getting started and moved out west, was working in the gaming industry. And similar type of situation where the guy that I was working with, one of the people on the shift, had said, and I don't think he said your goals are never going to happen, but basically said, you're never going to earn more than $50,000 a year. Now, this is probably 20, 30 years ago, and that didn't come out to be true, but just out of nowhere, just put that out there. Somehow I must attract this stuff. I need to probably start talking less about personal growth and internet marketing and all these different things, but he said, you're never going to make more than $50,000 a year. I recently learned that he's still at the job that I was at 30 years ago. I should go back and visit him because I never took any of this as I guess it just didn't make me mad or anything. I just thought it was more comical, I guess, than anything. So think about that. A lot of times people aren't going to be in your corner and supportive with what it is that you're pursuing. So keep that in mind. And it's one of these things where if you talk with people about what you're pursuing that are already in that field, most likely it's going to be encouraging than maybe something where it's just something that they can't quite relate to. And why they say the things that they say, oftentimes is probably to be protective, thinking, hey, those things never work out, it's really difficult, few are going to succeed, so they want to spare you that. Or it could just be, if you do really take off in that, then they may have no reason for some of the excuses they have. But just wanted to share those two instances. Hey, Robert, make those dreams as big as you want because they're never going to happen. And then somebody else, probably a decade plus later, maybe not even a decade, less than that, saying you're never going to make more than $50,000 a year. Now, when I share those stories, I now think about Michael Jordan and having that grudge and choosing those enemies to go out and show them type of thing. So maybe there's some motivation in that. I'm not sure. Maybe that's not for everybody, but that can be one way to look at things too. But stay strong, keep pursuing your goals and dreams, and if somebody tells you it's never going to happen, just maybe make that mental note and use it as some fuel to propel you forward and keep pursuing those dreams and things that you have an interest and an obsession about. Thanks again. Have an amazing day. We'll talk soon.